This is Maximus Analysis here for October 21st, 2015, and what a crazy day we had. So basically we're tapping these levels that we spoke about before, probably to the penny. And again, I wish I had, I'm not going to be that guru or furu is false guru that everybody hates because again, I'm not going to say that I knew it was going to touch that and I faded at this point. No, but I did know this was going to be a key level of resistance just based on the past. Okay, now that that's said and done, we got to see how deep it retraces. And again, if we look at this candle, again, we want to see if it gets below this, let's say 2005. Okay, because it's 2 bar up, 2 bar. Is it going to continue up? I mean, it's very overbought, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have to stay overbought. Not right now. We're at 210. This is a live chart, and we want to see if we get into this candle. This candle, yeah, around this 20, let's say 202.50. See how deep they get into this previous candle, and then we'll take it from there and assess things from there. We had the NQ also gave a sell signal, one of the better looking of the indexes. You had the YM actually went red at this level that we kept up to say that some type of resistance. So we're due for a pullback. Just how deep is the pullback going to be? Again, we want to see if we're going to hold this midpoint and see if we can stay over the 1690 940 and then stay above this 1680 16800, which is the midpoint of this swing. Crude continued to go down about $1 at this key pivotal level right here. Again, if it bounces, that's fine. I'm still holding my short, but if it could get below these levels right here, then I know we're going to hit 44 and then to 37. So just being patient regarding that position. Regarding names, you had Tesla that continued. It kind of was just an annoying day because there's probably a bunch of people that try to go short today. You had some VRX, which is a pharmaceutical name. That one went down pretty hard, but it almost this you kind of get nervous is where it's at because I saw the sell signal on Fit today, which we spoke about yesterday, and I was like, let me just wait until the end of the close because they've been doing this V dot bottom and W's. I haven't seen more of these. I haven't seen so many of these in a long time. So um, and then it ramps back up. So again, you look and I was like, what the hell is going on? So basically around this 10 o'clock, 10:50, yeah, 10:25, just ramp right back up immediately. But they dropped off and they're still in the bearish portion of the day's range. Excuse me. Now you have Apple actually giving a small. I mean, it broke out. Now it's giving a shooting star. But again, like we saw from the Fit, that these shooting stars don't immediately mean that's the sell because they gapped up Fit and then did the same damn thing the day before. And now they broke below. So we're gonna wait and see because again, a break of this low now means that they're back below the 50% of the big range. We had Facebook. Facebook again. This is nothing to be thinking about going short on. Netflix hasn't broken down below this point right here, so we'll see if it gaps down or if they're going to gap it up. We had Priceline that actually came right back around this pivotal area right here. It probably came within cents of this previous high of 1395. So and it's made a hell of a run. I mean, this is and like I said before, I got steamrolled by this one. It just stopped going. It wouldn't stop no matter how overbought it got on all my indicators. But again, I had to take my lessons learned from that one. We all have trades that don't work our way, so don't be one of those guys. So Amazon, again, like I said, gave up. And then you had also LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn is going to be reporting probably in next week or something, but it still could be good for a couple of days trade. Also a name to kind of look at was Goldman Sachs really sold off hard. So this is the reason why, again, I wanted to tell people that just because you see one huge candle, if it doesn't really follow through, and now it's way in the midpoint of this previous candle. So you could see that it is beneath it. So this one is almost null and void, and it just looked out of place without any follow through. So that means, in my opinion, that was used to hold the Dow up that day. It was used because there was absolutely no follow through, and then they ripped all the way back down. So in my mind, I think that that's just something that they were using to kind of hold things up. So you had United Healthcare in that name that, again, gave long wicks. You have McDonald's, and this dog has been running for a little while. So, and again, that doesn't mean it falls off a cliff, but you also want to see what names are actually been up. So Boeing was up, and it wasn't really up much. Again, and you have Johnson and Johnson. These are all down names. Again, that could be a small little flag coming up. GE, again, not the most exciting of names, but it's just something to look at because a lot of these financials to me don't look as good. I mean, you got JP Morgan giving sell signal. You got Goldman Sachs I just showed you. You just got Citigroup that, okay, they gave this and now they gave a huge rip back down. So again, we'll see if they break below this low and it could have some continued downside potential to get into around this 46.50 area. And it's possible to me. You have Morgan Stanley that again was gapped down and never came back. And don't look at the have you it doesn't have to get the gap. This gap was basically on earnings as well, so it could just continue the downtrend as well. So we'll see what kind of goes on from there. You had the bonds. Bonds were up, so we'll see how this thing plays out and if there's any other names we need to look at. I think we did look at Tesla already. Um, but again, it just seems like it's just back and forth, back and forth. It's been really difficult type of trading environment, but that doesn't mean, again, if anything, just pull back and don't want to see how low things can go, because we always want to remember names like this. This is GoPro. This is a daily chart. This is $64. And it was $95 last year, October. So don't be that guy that's just adding into a loser because, again, cut your losses if you're long. Or if you got long now, you're going to say, shit, if it gets below this low, that's my risk. And you can see that it's been pounded. So just be patient and wait for your setup. Know what works for you and trade it. Take care.